a great show. I love it. But
Jonathan Banks.
John Banks.
You're not going to do that, Walter.
Walter. Listen here, Walter.
You're never going to see him again, Walter.
All right. So welcome back. We're going to do some trailer trash talk here. We all had some time over the weekend to catch up on some D23 Expo trailer releases or teasers, I guess. Bracho might have a lot more of a awareness, maybe, of all this stuff and like what it all means. I don't know about
more skin in the game.
Yeah, and maybe why is this needed? As far as like why is this released? Like, because
well,
yeah, I don't know.
Maybe. I don't know.
Why is this needed is a very... I feel like project by project, that is a super nebulous question, you know?
Right, because starting off, I'm finding the trailers that I have yet to watch. So we're watching Werewolf by Night. To me, that just sounds interesting. I don't know what I'm getting into.
I enjoyed this trailer a lot.
But we'll jump into it here.
I like this. I like that they're like differentiating these specials.
Special presentation.
It feels like a Sunday night movies from the 70s or something.
Yep.
Elsa Bloodstone is like a pull, I guess.
Gail Garcia Bernal. Is this like House on Haunted Hill?
Yeah, they're saying that it's a comedy, but clearly there's plenty of horror to it, like visual horror at least.
Phoebe from Frasier.
What? Oh man, the photo negative. Oh, my boy's in here. Yeah.
There he was.
I love it. What are your general thoughts on Elsa Bloodstone as a Marvel character, Bradshaw? What are your thoughts on Elsa Bloodstone just as like a Marvel character?
As a what?
As a character, as a Marvel character.
She's all right.
Okay, that's kind of my take too.
I haven't read a lot with her in it. I'm aware of her, but I haven't read much. Oh, you trying to stop on the boy there?
Maybe I was gonna slow it down, but my boy. Yeah, I like the font. I like the style it's going for. It's kind of interesting. You said it was supposed to be a comedy? Because I did not get that from this trailer.
They said there was some info that came out that said it was a listing or something like that.
Official synopsis, or like its genre is listed as comedy.
Okay.
But I mean, clearly there's going to be horror aspects to it.
Is this going to be a series or is this a movie?
No, it's just a movie.
It's a special, so it's going to be like
special,
between 40 to 50 minutes.
I gotcha. So when did it say? Did it say October? Like prime spook time?
7th.
Spook time.
Yeah.
So
that's my brother's
Halloween.
birthday.
Yeah.
It's funny that they're saying like this Halloween, but it's like at the fucking beginning of October.
All right, now we're watching Percy Jackson. But if you want to say more, Bracho, you can.
Yeah, I was gonna say when I first heard about this, I was just like, why? Why are they doing this?
Again, that's kind of what I was getting at. Like, why is this being made? But like, I mean, what is it about, Bracho? Give me some more flavor here. What
Werewolf by Night?
Yeah,
it's about a guy who's no shit. His name is Jack Russell, and he becomes a werewolf.
Cool. Okay. Well, I'm all down for that in the spooky season. Shit.
But the 32nd issue of his comic book is the first appearance of Moon Knight. So people were thinking that we were going to get like an introduction to him in Moon Knight, but we never did.
Yeah.
And then we
interesting
kind of find out why, because this is like they're doing like cheesy old horror movie style special, which I'm fucking down for.
Hell yeah.
When I saw the trailer for it, I was like, this is not what I expected it to be, and I dig it. So
Yeah, that's nice to see. It's something you don't expect.
Well, I like them doing
Wilson.
more genre blending stuff with their
Yeah.
IPs a little bit more. You know, like just if a book or a character fits a certain genre of movie, put them in it.
It's what I like what they're doing on like to various degrees with Disney Plus with the newer shows where they're not just cut and dry MCU shit. They're
Right. She-Hulk
kind
is
of-
just supposed to be like
Yeah.
I see it as working girl trying to have some fun with her powers, maybe like
I
not
see.
doing
I
superhero
see
things, but
I see She-Hulk as Disney's first attempt, like soft attempt at a Deadpool type thing, where it's like not even
Right.
with the fourth wall breaking, but the type of comedy, the type of
Yeah.
action, and like just its tone, kind of.
Because she actually did the fourth wall breaking before Deadpool. So
That's also true.
yeah.
Werewolf by Night is, I think they're trying to. Maybe they're not like building this up as a team or a franchise of movies, but I do think that they are somewhat trying to build up a like Midnight Suns kind of
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say, too.
supernatural, spooky, side of Marvel with Blade,
Yeah.
Werewolf by Night, Moon Knight, maybe Ghost Rider, maybe Doctor Strange, stuff like that.
Yeah, I was gonna say you can bring Strange in there to bring the mainline person in.
Man Thing,
Black Knight, Blade, that
yeah,
that whole
Black
group.
Knight too. Because they had that interaction in Eternals that was very much like, tacked on at the end, and it was also why are these two interacting? But
Yeah.
if they are building towards that kind of group dynamic or that the mystical side of stuff, then it makes sense.
Yeah,
And
Right.
that'd be
I
dope.
wouldn't doubt if there's some mention of something that leads to further, like somebody says a name or somebody makes a cameo in this that leads to, Werewolf by Night showing up later in someone else. Who knows?
Now we're
Oh,
gonna.
Wilson, you have history with this series, right?
Percy Jackson? Yeah, actually,
Yeah.
I think I'm the person in this room with the Percy Jackson history.
Yeah.
It's scary. Most of the time, it gets you killed. If you think you might be one of us, my advice is turn away while you still can. Believe whatever lie your mom or dad told you about your birth. Try to live a normal life. Because once you know what you are, you'll sense it too.
Oh, I got into Sigma Chi, bruh.
Don't say I didn't warn you.
Ooh, and the Olympians.
Yeah, that's
All right, Wilson is our leading Percy Jackson scholar.
Well, this is like, this really doesn't do much.
Is
No.
it like they're put into little houses? Like, is this a camp that he's going to, and like people?
So yeah,
are
really
put-
quick, like super quick rundown synopsis of Percy Jackson in general.
He's the son of Poseidon or something.
Yeah, the story is about the main character, Percy Jackson, is a demigod, son of Poseidon. And it's basically like Greek mythology, Hogwarts kind of stuff, or like Harry Potter. So when he finds out that he's a half-blood, that he's a demigod, he goes to this camp for other demigods, and there's like House of Ares or House of whoever your fucking godparent is. That's like your clan.
And whatever god was throwing his dick around.
Yeah,
Zeus.
but
Yeah.
there's like
Good chance.
The reason that Percy Jackson is like a big deal is because what they call like the big three, so Zeus, Hades, and Poseidon, a long
Yeah.
time ago, since they are the people who are like, they created some of the most notorious and infamous demigods of the past. They made an
Yeah.
agreement to not have any more kids because it usually fucks stuff up.
Yeah.
So
Now I know this is fiction because Zeus would never fucking agree to stop throwing his dick around.
Well, they don't. I mean, they still
Oh.
continue to secretly have kids. They like find.
Yeah.
It's like those like from a certain point of view kind of shit.
Secret sex.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, but
Secret.
the first book is all about like, oh, somebody stole Zeus's lightning bolt, and they pinned it on Percy Jackson, so he has to like clear his name, solve this mystery,
Ah,
etc.
yeah.
etc.
The book was called The Lightning Thief.
Yeah. So the reason I think the reason they're calling it Percy Jackson and the Olympians is instead of them trying to adapt like the first book in the first season, they will just tell whatever story makes the most sense to move through the narrative of the books, like adapting it in that way.
Yeah, I could also see it too as just like you said, like, I mean, why dedicate the title to one of the books, right?
Mm-hmm.
Sign has a bunch
Doesn't
of
make sense
penises
if
on
you're
it.
going to adapt a bunch of it.
Because there's like, God, I mean, and there's spin-offs where like there were initially like I think 5 or 6 Percy Jackson books where it was like, okay, Greek gods,
Dude, there was so many
Greek
spin-offs.
mythology,
Holy fuck.
and then it was like, oh, there's a whole other camp on the West Coast. It was like West Coast Avengers, where it was like on the West Coast, it's the Roman gods. So technically, Zeus didn't have a child. Jupiter had a child. You know, like
Whoa.
that kind of shit.
Yeah.
It's interesting and it's fun. It's definitely like young adult. But,
Well, it's like Rick Riordan was making hard bank off Percy Jackson, and they're like, "You're not going to stop now." He's like, "Okay."
He branched off into Egyptian mythology, Norse mythology, all kinds of stuff. I read the Egyptian ones, some of them. As far as this trailer goes, it looks pretty accurate to what the book talks about, like what the camp looks like. Like everybody,
Totally.
their first year people wear orange shirts.
His name is Walker Scooble.
Walker Scooby.
Walker
The
Scooble.
thing that I'm interested in seeing is the things that are described in the book of like, okay, so each different, camp house has their own like bunk, and because they're gods, like it's like a TARDIS where it's like
Bigger on the inside.
and they're all decorated completely differently. So maybe the Ares house has training equipment and dummies and like barrack style bunk beds and shit. The Poseidon house, it's got that like light refraction that casts on walls from pools and stuff, and there's like just all kinds of different flavors and really descriptive, intricate god type stuff that would be cool to see.
Yeah,
And,
I like that
there's
aesthetic.
a lot of like
For some reason, every time someone brings up something like this room or some will be like water themed, and then like my brain instantly goes to the motel room from a Goofy movie.
yeah, sure, it's not far off.
With
the
the
little
mermaid
fucking
switch.
Little Mermaid nightlight or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, light switch.
I mean,
Yeah,
I don't know. It's good that they are casting somebody that's actually young and not doing what they did with the movie where it's like 20 somethings trying to play 13. Because in the books they're like, I don't know, they start at like 12, 13.
Yeah.
Like a Harry Potter. Yeah,
Standard
makes
boy
sense.
become a man age.
Boy become man.
Boy men. All right.
It
Coming of
could
age
be
story.
fun. I don't know. Could be also very, very young, very, very young adult theme.
Yeah.
All right. Now we're going to move on to some Star Wars. We all have some expertise in this realm. Did you say pies?
Saboteurs.
Spice.
Spice?
Spice?
I thought he said spice.
Assassins. We've all done terrible things on behalf
Was
of
that
everybody.
Gas Scully
Commander.
as
Don't matter what you
Mon
tell
Mothma?
me or tell
No.
yourself.
That'd be cool, though. That'd be a
You'll
good
ultimately die
choice.
fighting these bastards.
yeah.
Wouldn't you rather give it all at once to something real?
What's this Harkonnen doing here?
Yeah, he says the word spice. There's a Harkonnen.
We've chosen a side.
There's Caladan.
We're fighting against the dark.
The duck? What?
There is an organized rebel effort. Drill down and get a hunt
The duck
started.
Drill down. Bro, what?
You know what started?
People will suffer.
Time has come to force their hand.
At what
Luthen
cost?
Rail.
Everything.
Everyone!
Every day we wait, they get stronger.
I would like to see the baby.
I'd like to see the baby.
Call it what you will.
Let's call it war.
People are
Keep
standing
war alive.
They're afraid.
Marva
Right
Andor?
now, they're afraid.
That'd be his mom.
Star Wars Andor, 3-episode premiere, streaming September
Ooh.
21st.
3-episode premiere. Wow.
3 episodes. They gotta
They
make
are
that.
really hoping to grab
Disney's
people
like,
with that.
fucking watch this, please.
Yeah.
Please watch this. Please
Man,
clap.
it's so bad. I mean, it looks interesting.
It's a
It
lot
looks
of
good.
a lot of cool stuff happening. A lot of like subterfuge, you know, like a lot of spy network stuff, like interesting things.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll see some Bothans. Who knows?
Clandestine meetings. I genuinely would like to see that because they say that in the fucking movie and they have not covered it once in any live action thing or even animated as far as I know.
Right. I mean, that would be a cool route for them
What?
to take with this idea.
What were the fucking dolphins? Yeah, I want to know.
Because they're the spy network in
Oh.
the lore, but
They're
they're
like
probably
little rat people.
they're probably scrapped as far as these
Yeah.
guys go. The new heads of this story group.
There's a lot of people saying that this was like the best looking Star Wars TV stuff.
I would agree, just like at least from the trailer.
Well, I like the aesthetic. I like the, feet on the ground, like let's just do the grunt
Oh.
work kind of shit.
There were
And part of it
definitely
too,
Sorry,
they
go ahead.
sorry, they didn't use the volume for this. It's all
Oh,
like practical sets and CGI.
that's cool.
Sure.
So some people are attributing that I think the director like attributed the look of it to the fact that they did that instead.
Sure. Do you think this is the director of Rogue One too, then?
I don't know.
No, it said the director of the Bourne Identity,
Oh yeah,
Oh, cool.
which I think is a good
Yeah.
it's a good
pedigree
choice
to
for
be
something like
based
this.
in.
Do you see
Yeah,
this guy?
exactly.
Do you see this guy here?
Like you were saying, boots on the ground. Yeah,
The guy on the right?
I don't know who
Yeah.
it is.
He is from the new show The Bear. I told Wilson to watch it at
Oh,
one point.
yeah. the kitchen one.
The kitchen
I'm
show.
recognizing him now that you say that. I agree that this looks really good because there were definitely moments in Obi-Wan where it was like, this does not look even, I don't know, like the Mandalorian looked much more cinematic and had like a higher quality to it. There was just times in Obi-Wan where I was like, this looks so fucking
Look at that dial being turned.
cheap.
Blown up things. People running like scared and shit.
Yeah.
People
But
being
this
angry.
Not
does
having to worry about running into a wall, dude.
Yeah.
Like
This
the
does look
Doom
good.
Troopers, or
There's good atmosphere, good
oh, director of Born
Texture,
Legacy.
everything.
That's a different director. I think.
Oh, Wilson.
Well, there's so many Bournes, I don't remember.
Well, there's a big difference between the Bourne Identity and the Bourne Legacy. Okay,
Sure,
One's got
I've
the
not
Matt
seen any of those
Damon,
movies.
and the other one has Jeremy Renner in it.
That's true.
Really?
Yeah, that's
Legacy
what Bourne
was.
Legacy is.
Oh wow.
'Cause it's
okay.
after Jason Bourne. Yeah,
Well, I mean, yeah, from a title.
or some shit. I don't
I
remember.
guess that makes sense.
One of the Bournes that I haven't watched, actually, the Legacy one.
It was
I've
alright.
seen any of them. I've seen like a good percent of the first one.
They're
Yeah,
great.
the first one was on TV a lot back in the day.
I liked them. They had Carl Urban in the second one. That was pretty great.
Oh man, I don't know what ship that is in that specific shot right there. The ship that like comes from behind the camera and shoots at the TIE fighter and stuff. That's a cool looking ship. I don't know what Star Wars model that one right there.
Yeah, it is pretty sick.
That's
I
pretty tight.
I like the look of that.
It's Corellian.
Squirrelian.
Oh, that's a cool. But the big ship in the background too. I was so distracted by the foreground. I didn't even see the thing in the back.
At what cost? How about tree fitting?
What about the mid ground?
What about tree fitting?
Well, there was only TIE fighters in the background.
Luthen Rail. Ooh,
Look at that in the back.
yeah, big dishes there.
It's like a
Big dishes.
stripped down Star Destroyer for like
Was
communication.
for satellites. Yeah,
Oh, you got some good direct TV and
That's cool.
it's a satellite destroyer.
That's the kind of stuff that like I think we've all been talking about with Star Wars for a little bit is like stop giving us the same exact things that we know and maybe just start branching out a little bit.
I want these guys' boots.
Yeah.
Look at those boots, dude. Like they're going
Look at them
snowboarding.
boots, dude.
Those are the
They got
fucking Super
snowboarding
Mario
boots.
brother. Stop the Thopper Whopper Stoppers.
Fucking
Click them together, dude.
snowboard boots, dude.
They are so.
100%.
You got Maester
Super
Kyburn.
K2 boots,
You
dude.
get Kyburn sitting there. The
Riot shields.
Look at this
hashtag triggered January 6th.
Bix
Six
Killeen.
Bix Khalil.
alien.
It's taken by
Bix
surprise.
cleaned it.
I got a stick.
Ooh, those are okay. Hold on,
Looks
hold
so-
on. Go back
What?
so we can see those troopers.
Why?
Well, because they look.
They look kind
Like
of like
a
a combination
design I
of
haven't seen
clone
Yeah,
and First
Oh
Order.
yeah.
the helmet looks more clone, but the body looks more regular stormtrooper. The maybe like
Yep.
shoulder.
They got the
up
Pringles
towards the-
can in the back. They're Pringles
I wonder-
rations.
I wonder if this is supposed to be like early. That part's like part of the flashback, or it's like early Clone Wars,
Mm.
and Andor's younger. Because I'm pretty sure there's some Andor flashback sequences too, to when he was younger.
The it's more
Whoa.
of what I was just saying. It's not the exact same thing we've seen before. It's a variation, and it's cool.
Yeah.
It makes me intrigued.
She looks cool.
Yeah, he looks cool.
He looks cool.
He looks like a
The
Lego.
guy behind him looks cool.
You see Aunt Petunia here from Harry Potter?
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. The Black Dahlia.
They didn't want to use the name Martha, so they just were like, she's
Marva.
She's Martha.
That guy looks cool.
He looks afraid.
Which one do you think those is a secret spy? Like a
Oh,
That guy right there. That guy that looks like Cassian Andor.
yeah, probably. I'm just gonna become one of you.
I bet that's a man who's disguising himself to look like Cassian Andor, and he's really a spy. That is not Cassian Andor.
Look at him. He's riding in a TIE fighter and shit.
He's got-
Well,
he's
maybe
got
that's not a
good
TIE fighter.
disguise.
That's something else. But yeah, I'm
And-
excited for
Oh.
the show. I'm liking the intrigue and the spy network kind of shit in Star Wars, because that's what it takes sometimes to win wars, is like information about your enemy, and that's what it took to take down.
But it has
The
no
Empire.
laser swords.
But it's got that guy's sick ass helmet. Look at that.
It is. Look at the dude behind him.
The
You
dude
see
behind him, yeah, he's got like a big like Kung Lao hat.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he does.
He's like, I'm gonna throw
Yeah.
this at.
This very much reminds me of like Grease and Cal not
Yeah.
Grease, whoever that dude's name was,
Prof.
Prof, and Cal on that scrapyard planet kind of thing.
All right.
All right, here we go. Ready for this next one?
Scred invasion.
Well, already with the sky beams. E.T. coming home.
Very.
Where the
close and
fuck
jerky
is Elliot?
there.
For years, you've been avoiding Earth. But I have called for your help plenty of other times, and you've been pretty content to let those calls go straight to voicemail.
Yeah, well, this is different. How much do you know about your security detail?
What do you mean, how much do I know about him?
What the? Cool.
Fury, we're gonna be very careful now.
That's cool.
You're all the same dude.
Oh my gosh, you all look like each other. Hell
You're in
yes.
no shape for this fight that lies before us.
This is just the beginning.
This is my war alone. And I'm the last
like 1 second of
person
Amelia
standing
Clark.
between them.
She has a bigger shot coming up right there.
Oh, there it is.
And what is that?
I found my eye patch. That's a sick trailer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crickets.
Crickets. Yeah, so like the event, it was an event in the comics. That was a line-wide event, and they discovered it after I think Elektra gets killed, and then like you find out she was actually a Skrull, and that basically Skrulls had replaced a bunch of people, including heroes. So you found out like some heroes have been Skrulls for a really long time and shit like that. Yeah.
My goodness.
And this is kind of like that, but obviously like no big hero has been replaced or, anything like that. But
as far as we know, but like I think that's going to be something that they'll play with pretty heavily in this show is like who is who? Even Nick Fury,
Trust nobody.
Yeah, we've already seen Talos, a Skrull, being Nick Fury. So, gosh.
Yeah.
It's going to be another, like, spy thriller type thing to the nth degree, where it's not only
Which I'm
spies,
down
it's
for.
shapeshifters. Yeah, for sure.
I like spy thrillers.
So it's mainly about Skrulls invading, and like, are they bad, or what is the conflict here?
Yeah. So in the comics, it was like a religious sect that followed the Skrull Queen like rather religiously, as I said, and they were like seeking revenge upon people of Earth, essentially, or something. I don't remember. It's been too long. But yeah. So so they try to it's discovered that, and they're trying to figure out what's happening, and it all kind of comes to a head. Like they aren't the main Skrulls. They're like I said, like a sect. That kind of seems like what they're doing here, where it's like a sect of the Skrulls that came here were actually nefarious or something like that.
Yeah, I mean, that seems like what they'll probably do, since the Skrulls are kind of like quote unquote good guys in the MCU so far.
Yeah, it's a sect of Skrulls. It's basically Skrull v Skrull, and we're caught in the middle.
I think you should probably expect not like an over the top amount, but a decent amount of maybe fake outs or bait and switches or just like reveals, etc. kind of thing.
Yeah, what's the deal with this? This scene here, like this, they all turn into like Mystique, they're all Mystiques.
They're all
look,
they're all Skrulls.
They turn.
They're Skrulls.
Skrulls are shapeshifters. So
they're shapeshifters, bro.
Ben Mendelsohn.
That's why Ben Mendelsohn looks like that.
A Skrull who is in Captain America or Captain
Marvel.
I'm just focused on like the transition. Like it's totally what Mystique did in like the X-Men movies. So like that, it just.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's like roughly how they did it in Captain Marvel too, I think. Just a swipe.
Yeah.
But whatever. It's shaped.
Hey, they own that shit now. Whatever.
Yeah.
They should have anamorphed them, like transition between different faces.
They all turn into a fucking golden retriever.
Dude,
like what the hell?
The transformation in the original Universal Wolfman, where it's just like fading between the shots.
Yeah, it's just like it takes 20 seconds. Like wow, this is a long transition.
But this could be a lot of fun, and I kind of hope he's not like a super important character or anything, but right here.
Yeah.
People are kind of theorizing that she is, either maybe the Skrull Queen, or she's somebody from MI13, which would be cool.
Okay.
We could get, maybe some Cat and Britain reference, or
she wants some information. She's trying to decipher something here.
Yeah.
Who do you think Amelia Clark plays?
A Skrull.
My best guess would be the Skrull Queen.
But she seems pretty like good guy-ish in this.
And that's
exactly that could be a twist.
Yeah. It's because they're kind of advertising her as a good guy. I'm like, okay, I know.
If it's not good guy, or if it's not bad guy, who do you think it would be?
Don Cheadle.
Well, I have. God,
he's been a Skrull the whole time.
No, there's like she's possibly a mutant character. God, I forget her name.
This bird.
See that?
This fucking bird here.
Some green-haired. I think she's like some sort of technopath or information broker or something. I don't remember. Not Mirage. I don't know. I think that's the other character that she's like theorized to possibly be. I don't even know, dude.
I think she could be. She could be Jessica Drew.
Sure. Yeah. Which would be cool to introduce.
Spider-Woman.
Spider-Woman. That'd be fucking awesome.
Bradshaw, what does this number mean? Does this mean anything?
No.
AR4. You can look it up.
Maybe in the context of the show, but it's not like
It is a case. It's a MacGuffin. Look at he's opening the MacGuffin right now.
AR4.
I think
Avengers
that's gotta
Or
be-
she
something
could, I
4.
think she could also be.
Look at that guy.
I don't know.
That's just a goblin.
I don't know.
That's a goblin mask right there.
Scroll.
No, he looks like Green Goblin.
They made the scrolls look like they translated that from the page pretty well, I'd say.
Yeah. Like, do they have like a blue tattoo on their like cheeks or their chins?
In that scene where he's like roaring.
No, they
there,
got
he's
butt
covered
chins.
in fucking-
They got scrote
he's covered in
chins.
skull blood.
Oh, he has blood.
Yeah.
You got the blood.
Blue.
Yeah, and scrolls have scrotum chins like Thanos does.
Nice.
I kind of would be interested if they. It doesn't need to be in the story. It doesn't add anything to the story, but it would be cool for them to introduce the character of the Super Skrull at some point.
Yeah, dude. That'd be tight.
Because that's just he's cool.
They own that now.
Yeah, it's a good way. Like you're already using the scrolls. Maybe try to lay a little bit, not even groundwork for like Fantastic Four, but
Yeah.
who knows? You know, just more shit to take out more tools for your toolbox, Marvel.
Right. I'm always down for fucking Sam Jack just running around doing fucking cool shit.
Sammy Jacks.
That's what I loved
I
about
won't be mad
Winter
about
Soldier.
that.
The Winter Soldier was like the coolest. I think one of my favorite Marvel movies thus far.
My favorite.
It had a great, storyline and everything. Everything worked great.
Even when you know the plot, it's paced so well that it really plays fun. And I think that this is you can go into this knowing that it's like this is about deception. I shouldn't get too many expectations.
Right. Uh-oh.
This is the one that you saved?
It's our boy.
Doing some Mando.
So baby Yeed.
You are as its father.
Glup shitto.
I found that Lego set. The
Glup shitto?
The hot rod.
Oh, nice.
Like a set for Glup shitto.
I'd buy it.
I would too.
Yeah.
It's an insta buy.
Then you are a Mandalorian. No more.
Need. Makes me so happy seeing that little boy.
Makes me happy seeing the two of them together.
You're cold.
Yep. Look at them Mandos, dude.
Oh man.
Look at all these Mandos.
R4. Or no,
really
what was that? That's
Where were you then?
This is hype as fuck right here.
I know,
I
right?
think your dad was the only Mandalorian.
my dad.
This is dead.
I know,
Look at
but
all those,
nobody's
all those salacious comms.
nobody says straight up dad in this universe.
Oh, here it is. Yeah.
All right, kid.
So much hype in this trailer, dude. Fucking salacious comms. Fucking
Adventure.
Babu. And then my little boy right there. All those Mandos.
I love that too.
And he
Yeah.
actually
Logo
gets
now.
he actually gets the droid. He gets the Luke, the failed droid with the bad motivator.
Yeah.
I forgot what droid that was. What is it?
R5.
R5. Okay, I was saying R4. But yeah, I'm excited for him to.
Sure it's
R5, these
R5.
nuts.
I said to Eric that this trailer really did like excite me. I don't even think I've seen. This is the season 3 trailer, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
So was the Bill Burr episode in season 1?
1 and 2. There's
1 and 2. There's 2 episodes.
Yeah.
he's in 2 episodes.
There's the
And
prison break, and then there's the
like infiltration of the
infiltration one. Yeah, where we
Refining-
see his face for the first time.
refining of the. Well, not the
I feel
first
like-
time, but he sees.
No,
his
not
fa-
the first time, but when Bill Burr sees his face for the first time.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what it was. I never watched the Book of Boba Fett, and there was
Oh, yeah.
shit that happened in there with the Mandalorian.
Yeah.
With,
Oh yeah, a full-on episode with Mando.
So
The last like 3 episodes of that series are just Mando season 2.5.
Okay, hold on. I gotta get that
exactly,
salacious cum in the
that's
tree.
why I was feeling
Damn it.
like I had missed part of the show.
Yes.
Look at these
Yeah.
fuckers.
Fest. Look at him.
I don't know. It's the
They're
late
like
fuck,
in
dude.
trees. I didn't know they were tree dwellers. Look at that long ass
Look at
tail.
that left hand boy. You didn't look at that fucker. He was crawling all over the shits, dude.
Look at the tail.
Look at that. Look at the dude on the left. Look at my homie on the left there.
Very labyrinth.
Mean mugging.
Just peeping on you.
Yeah.
But this actually did get me excited. I was like, man, if this is what we're going to have in season 3, this is cool. And for me to be excited for something Star Wars, it says a lot, I think.
We're going to fucking Mandalore, bro.
Like, going to Mandalore, hanging out with R5.
Yeah, that shot of him flying above Mandalore, and it's just destroyed
Fucking
us.
Babu.
Getting a version of Babu. Maybe it is the
Some
Babu.
sort of frick.
That is Babu. That's gotta be Babu.
No, he's a little gray though. Babu wasn't gray.
And
And
Zelen
this takes place like
chattering.
this takes place like 25 years before.
What's the noise?
Huh?
Does he go?
Aha!
He probably goes, hey,
Yeah, you hear him.
had a big
There he
boat.
goes.
Okay.
Had a big boat.
I didn't
I love
know
those
their
boys.
entire race went like, hey, hey.
It's just the frickening, dude. It's back.
Yeah, it's getting me hyped. Yeah.
Look at that little boy.
He's just sleeping. You could tell Mando was sleeping during that light speed jump.
I relate to that little boy so much. Love him.
Just a chill dude. He loves frogs. Yeah,
Fucking
I can see
wonder.
it.
Yep.
Loves frogs. Yeah, he does. Yeah.
All right, let's get into
I haven't seen
the
this
last
trailer.
one.
This was tight.
But
Poverty.
you must face death. Honor it. Do not fear it.
The Brutus.
Jedi. Ahsoka is Jedi.
That's cool shit.
The best way I can protect you is to teach you how to protect yourself.
Master Dooku.
I want to bring peace and order to the galaxy.
Oh, damn. Oh.
It is the only way you will truly have victory.
My Padawan.
Again.
Yeah.
Young Liam Neeson's.
Liam Neeson.
Again.
Young Dooku's badass.
Yeah, dude.
Stand
Cool to see.
down.
I'm tired of fighting.
I've been warning them about the coming darkness.
Dude, if you're coming darkness, you need a fucking...
Yaddle? Holy
Yeah,
shit.
dude.
Yeah.
Yaddle, yeah, dude.
That's like,
Who might you be?
it's cool looking Inquisitor. Cool.
The original shorts. Interesting. I wonder how long their version of a short is.
Yeah.
I would guess like 10 to 15.
Maybe 11, kind of like a Gindi Star Wars.
Yeah.
But I'm jacked for this. I like this.
Me too.
Yeah. I
Like, get some more Ahsoka, get some fucking Dookus, dude. Some Liam Neesons. Young Liam Neesons.
I like that they're
Yaddle?
shorts, so that
Yaddle.
yeah, Yaddle's the biggest surprise. I like that they're shorts because you don't need, because I haven't seen,
Because they're
Clone
comfy
Wars
and they're easy to
Bad
wear.
Batch. So like, I don't have all of the context for Ahsoka, but I know enough to know about her character.
Yeah.
So it's just nice that you don't need the entire front and back story to just have this one little snippet.
Yeah.
The Stunge.
Yeah, the Bad Batch. I'm excited for more of that show. Like, I just love these.
Yeah, the bad bitch, dude.
They've gotten this animation down perfectly now. Like, it was kind of rough with when we watched the movie. It was a little kind of new, and then the actual show, that was kind of, they're fine tuning it. But once it hit like Rebels and now this and Bad Batch, it's like great.
You can even see a very clear
Last season of Clone Wars,
from
especially
this
too.
and like Rebels, because there's like individual pieces of hair and fabric in this that are moving, and it looks really, really, really good.
It's unique to the Star Wars universe, and I like it. It's kind of like you're looking at an oil painting come to life. That's what I'm kind of equating it to. Like the textures of the characters, like you can see sometimes brush strokes, you can see kind of chipping and things like that. It's kind of cool.
Yep.
Yeah, it's like you can see the texture of like the medium it would be drawn in.
Mm-hmm.
Like I can think, like right here on the tree.
Well, even that,
This
just
tiger,
those look.
yeah.
His looks like paint strokes. His face is all paint strokes.
His look like paint strokes.
Like a that. His teeth.
His look like paint tiger.
Saber-tooth tiger. Saber-tooth.
Oh, he's got teeth.
He's got those big chompers.
Blue.
Ahsoka is Jedi.
Ahsoka is blue.
The Grutas make ugly ass babies though.
Okay.
Oh.
So
Eric Broadshow's opinion.
baby Ahsoka looks like a fucking goober, dude.
He looks like a goober too. Look at this goober.
That goober. He's the biggest goober in this whole thing, dude.
Yeah, the kind of goober who would kill children.
Yeah, such a fucking silly guy.
That's a goober move right there.
It's a real goober move.
Pushes him out of the way. Get out of here, Qui-Gon. Aw.
The idea of somebody calling Darth Vader a goober.
Stop being such a goober,
Oh,
Darth.
you goober.
Or the idea of the Emperor calling Vader a goober.
All
You
right.
called me.
I'm a goober. I'm just a little goober.
Oh, just a little goober.
Oh.
I'm just a goober.
Oh, just a goober. All right. Well, that's all I wanted to show you.
Yeah. There was a couple things that were announced there too. They announced Armor Wars officially, even though we knew it was coming.
Okay.
That'll be cool. I like the idea of that.
Then we have they announced the Thunderbolts movie or lineup, which will be Yelena Belova, Black Widow, fucking Bucky,
Taskmaster or something?
Taskmaster, Red Guardian,
U.S. Agent? Did you say that?
U.S. Agent, yeah, and Ghost from Ant-Man 2.
Big ones in there for me are Ghost. Fuck. Well, I like that they're bringing back Red Guardian. I thought that they were just going to waste David Harbour on that one appearance and have it be
Yeah.
over the top, ridiculous comedic thing. I would like to see him do more than just that.
People are saying there's word of mouth. I don't know. It's just they're claiming that Bucky Barnes is like the most stable one out of all of those guys.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
For sure.
He's like, yeah.
Absolutely.
But if you think about it, he's been brainwashed and everything, and like, oh, he's the most stable one out of all of these Thunderbolts.
Well, he is.
It's very true.
There's still rumors Zemo is in it.
He's gotta be, dude.
That bar though.
There's a Marvel. There's a Marvel story or something about it, like on the Marvel website, where it was like the URL had like Thunderbolts movie, Zemo, Yelena, and like the back half of the URL, and someone caught that, so he'd probably in it. I'm just like, why 3 people from the fucking Black Widow movie?
Yeah.
So I'm wondering.
It's nice to have the character of Taskmaster continue. It's basically the same thing. Like I'm just excited that I thought that those 3 characters, specifically Ghost, Taskmaster, and Red Guardian, were just never going to be used again in anything Marvel.
Right.
So it's nice that they're not wasting them. Eric,
Right. Yeah.
Why is there no Abomination? Why is there no Red Hulk?
Yeah.
Why is there no something like that? Where's
So
their
no
power?
Red Hulk. No Red Hulk because John Hurt's dead.
You could still do something else.
Abomination, I don't know, because they might. It's possible like he is there, but we just don't know because the She-Hulk movies or TV shows going on right now, and that would spoil that, right?
Yeah, maybe they're holding their cards back on that one. I just I feel like they are missing some sort of big or like some powerhouse character on the team.
Yeah, that's fair.
Also, real quick,
I mean, you do have fucking 2 super soldiers on the team.
But a super soldier only goes so far, you know. Like,
and a person with photographic reflexes.
yeah, but to me, there's always it's like different tiers, you know. Like
You have
don't
3
get me
super
wrong.
soldiers on there. I
Don't
forgot.
get me wrong. That's a fucking super capable team. Like I
Yeah.
do not doubt their capabilities.
But I get what you're saying. Like, usually you'd have some sort of big bruiser guy on there or some shit.
Or you'd have, like, you know, the Thunderbolts, they had, like, Venom at one point, or somebody maybe like Scorpion, or someone who's a little bit more in the weird or off the reservation kind of.
Right. Because, I mean, most of those characters have had history with the Thunderbolts in the comics. So
maybe Red Guardian is like the brute of the group.
Yeah. But I mean, like,
who knows?
But is he stronger than Bucky and John Walker?
They'll probably nerf Bucky.
I mean, we don't know. That's the thing.
Yeah.
It's
true.
It's very, like, I just imagine that they're all kind of average to each other since they're all, like, just quote unquote super soldiers.
Did you guys want to see? I do just want to touch on some other small things from the event of Harrison Ford getting super emotional during the Indiana Jones.
One more Marvel thing.
Okay.
They also announced Captain America 4, New World Order.
Mm-hmm.
And the bad guy in that is fucking returning again. Tim Blake Nelson as the leader. So you may or may not.
Are you talking about Buster Scruggs?
Yeah, he was in Incredible Hulk.
Yeah, he was. He was a scientist in that.
That's another. I'm so glad that they're actually bringing him back.
And at the end, you saw. I don't know if he got some gamma or what it was that dripped on him or whatever, and then his head starts growing.
Yeah, he looked kind of fucked up.
Yeah, and that's the leader, the Hulk bad guy, the leader.
Good.
And so they're bringing him back in this as the bad guy.
Yeah, that'll be cool.
Which is interesting. So now we're just bringing back so many pieces of Incredible Hulk now, and I think I don't know if we talked about this, but there's a person like with all the She-Hulk stuff and some others and like Abomination coming back, whatever. Person was just kind of interested in like the whole like deal with Universal or whatever.
Yeah.
And they looked into it and they noticed that the contract, basically, that whole agreement is up next year. So it's possible that we actually get a Hulk movie.
Oh, okay.
That'll be fun.
Yeah. And you can see, like, especially if you've been watching She-Hulk there's some shit cooking with Bruce, so.
Bruce is cooking shit, man.
Yeah, and because, he got Abomination back, we got fucking, now we're getting the leader back as well, so it's like, there's some sort of easing on the Incredible Hulk as a movie.
Well,
so
he also said, like, I'm an entirely different person, since he last met Abomination or whatever, and they, like, total tongue-in-cheek, like, wink to the camera, or, like, she's like, funny, or something.
So we could be seeing some pieces and things set up for future Hulk things.
Yeah. It would only make sense to do that, kind of.
But yeah, when I saw like the article before there was an article specifically about the fact that Tim Blake Nelson was the leader, they were just reporting live and whatever. So like the report went out and it was just like Carl Lumley, announced to return as Isaiah Bradley. I was like, cool. And I was reading that article, and then it got to the bottom. It was like, also, it was revealed Tim Blake Nelson will return as the leader for the band. And I was like, wait, what? You're fucking burying the lead here, dude. I like Carl Lumley and shit, but fucking old TBN's gonna be back in the house as fucking the leader? Hell yeah, dude. Give me that big-headed bitch. I'm ready.
Did you guys want to see the Willow trailer?
Oh, yeah.
I've never seen the original.
Well, you'll love this.
All
I
right.
think it's totally right up your alley, Wilson. You'd totally dig this.
I'm sure that I would love it. I love like everything about it. Like the cast is great.
You gotta
Willow.
Like fantasy.
check out this. I was down for this. Like this trailer
Yeah.
for this.
This trailer, yes.
I was very excited for it.
Yeah.
You think you
Look
know
good.
what is real and what isn't? What is light? What is dark? Now,
It's like a D&D group.
come with me. Willow.
We're looking for the sorcerer Willow. I was told that once long ago you defeated the forces of evil.
You remind me of your mother.
It's my boy.
I thought I could prevent all this. I was wrong.
My brother was abducted. The world needs you again. It needs your magic.
Follow me. We must go. Beyond the edge of our world. Into the unknown.
Willow!
I need your help.
Just like old times. Attack! Running! Horses! Mayhem! Mayhem! Happy to see it.
Our true enemy is still out there. Rallying the forces of evil. And the only thing standing in its path is us.
I'm going to enjoy this.
If you're thinking what I'm thinking, so am I.
I doubt that very much. Take him to my tent and make sure he's tied up.
I don't know. See, that kind of sounds like we're on the same page.
When I was a kid, I used to play at being a sorcerer. Visiting strange worlds, fighting monsters. Never thought I'd actually really do it.
What the hell is that?
Trolls. I'm so miffed.
We have to hurry.
How will you defeat us?
Same as last time. With my friends.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
There's a point within like the first like 45 seconds of this where he's walking with a fucking beanie on, and I'm just like, is that me?
Yo,
you
what's
just
up?
see him from behind. You just see him from behind. It's pretty funny.
Yeah, there's a lot of cool magic. Like I like a show or a movie that can like display magic in a new way, and not just like sparks flying out out of a wand or something. Like
Yeah.
interesting ways.
The
Right there. Right there.
Yeah, just like you with your 18-pounder.
Go back. Go back.
Was it back further? Okay, here he is. Josh, what are you doing?
It's me, dude.
Just pimping up to a castle? Like,
Did you know I had a cameo on this, bro?
You and your satchel?
Yeah. Oh, that's good.
Screen cap that. Broad pimping up to a castle. Tell people what's up.
Nacho cameo and Willow.
This looks wonderful. I mean,
Yeah.
it's got like the things that I really, really enjoy about fantasy movies and shows like this is where it's like it hits a bunch of different tones of fun, maybe more kid friendly, and then also dark because
it feels like an adventure. You know what I mean?
it feels like
It
there's
doesn't
actual
feel
stories.
like there's a lot of modern fantasy stuff that is very caught up in the dark side of it. Not a lot that are all for the more kind of lighthearted adventure side of it, and I like that. That's what this is.
Well, I like the other side of it too. I mean,
Oh yeah, me too.
I kinda
Don't get
like
me
the other
wrong.
side of the coin of what you're saying, where like I like that this is not afraid to go to the darker spots. It's not too
Oh yeah.
clean.
No,
Because for kids, having scary stuff sometimes is like I don't
Well,
know,
and it's-
more effective for having the positive aspects. You know,
yeah.
like
Well, you need it. You need that in fantasy stuff. You need the dark, scary thing too to overcome, and like
Never Ending Story. It was all about the darkness.
yeah.
that's a good example. Yeah,
But it has the feeling of those like 80s
It does.
early '90s fantasy movies
it's
where
getting the Willow vibes, the original Willow.
yeah,
And
where
like,
it's like it's
legend.
whimsical and it's adventurous and fantastical, you know, and it's like, you know, it's just it feels fun.
Yeah,
right.
This really gives me an impetus to watch the original, so that
Yeah,
I have
some Val Kilmer action in
it's
that.
great.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, dude.
Allura.
They Mad Mardigan.
Mad Mardigan and there's some good names in the show.
Yeah, they do get Val in this somehow.
Oh, that's great.
So, yeah.
Well, he ain't dead. He's just, you know,
I'm glad.
Can't speak.
It was really nice that he was in Top Gun.
Top Gun, yeah.
Like, that was great.
Tom Cruise said, like, the only way he would do it is if he could get Val in it or some shit like that.
Yep.
So.
Yeah, I'm excited for Willow.
Yeah, it's fun.
Can't not have Iceman.
Can't have mine.
Do you, can't not have fucking
We got
Mad
Goose's
Mardigan.
boy. We got Goose's boy. We gotta have Iceman.
You got that, Harrison Ford thing?
Oh, I can search that, yeah.
Yeah, you should do that. That was cool. Also, there's that picture that came out of him with fucking what's his nuts that played Short Round.
Yeah, Guy. What was his name?
I don't remember. But he's gonna be in some. Is it a Star Wars? Is he in a Star Wars?
He's just gonna show up in Indiana Jones. Yeah, Key.
He's gonna be in something.
Well, he was involved with Everything Everywhere at Once.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he was at D23 for something. He's gonna be in something.
Mm-hmm. Hey, maybe they're
A
finally
Marvel
getting
thing?
around to that fucking Goonies sequel or whatever.
Ooh.
So it's I think it was a Marvel thing.
Yeah, but you know, gosh.
Listen to this Harrison Ford though.
And this is one of the reasons. Indiana Jones movies are about mystery and adventure, but they're also about heart. And really, really happy that we have a really human story to tell, as well as a movie that will kick your ass. So I'm delighted to be here again. And maybe for the no, not me. This is it. I will
I'm done
not
with this
fall
shit.
down for you again. Well, thank you so much.
Oh, he's such a he's a cute man.
Yeah.
He's like an old curmudgeon, but he's got that sentimental heart, you know.
Well, I feel like this is really the first time in a long time that I've seen him speak publicly or do any kind of press where he seems like he's passionate about what he's talking about.
Yeah.
So many other times he just seems like he's just doing it because he is being paid to, or that's his like responsibility.
This movie will kick your ass.
Dude. Ke Huy Quan is the Short Round guy.
Yeah, Wilson already said it.
Oh, did you? Sorry.
It was okay. There's volume going on.
Did you know it's Ke Huy Quan? Just to throw my
Ke Huy Quan?
I very much hold what his sentiment like true, that the Indiana Jones movies are like about, you know, mystery and adventure and all this stuff and heart. Because I remember as a kid, the first time I ever saw one of these movies, that theme music kicking in, and just the whole adventure and everything. It was amazing. It was like, this is what a movie can be. This is the kind of ride it can take you on.
Yeah.
Yep.
A great ride. Like, just you start in one small like school. You start in a familiar place, and you go to these crazy lands that are completely foreign to you to uncover a great mystery. Yeah, it's super cool.
I think.
And then it all belongs in a museum.
Well, it's like so pulpy and like the score by John Williams, the direction by Steven Spielberg. There's just so many things about it that are like so strong that
Right.
I mean, no wonder it's one of the fucking most classic franchises ever.
And it's James Mangold that's directing this, right?
Oh, Mango.
All right, Mango.
Yeah, he did the last 2 Wolverine movies.
All right, Wolverine.
Yeah.
If who mangled James?
James Mangold.
Mangled.
How has he been mangled? Right.
James is the man of gold. Man gold.
Yeah.
Man
Does
gold.
does this new Indiana Jones have a subtitle, or is it just called Indiana Jones?
I haven't seen it yet. They haven't announced it.
Yeah, it's either gonna. I mean, it's gotta have a subtitle. The rest of them. Well, I mean, it doesn't have to, but
In the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull 2.
Indy's nuts.
just to like redeem that name, they're like, no, this is gonna be fucking good.
This is gonna be good. This one has heart. This one's gonna kick your ass. Okay, I promise.
He's gonna start selling peanuts, and they're gonna be called Indy's nuts.
Indy's nuts.
It's gonna be great.
I like that title. Indiana Jones D's nuts.
Indy's nuts.
I could actually see them just calling it Indiana Jones. Like
Right.
it's the last movie, maybe ever, because if they continued with another actor playing Indiana Jones,
They
I
have
don't know
no
that
plans
anybody-
for it.
Yeah, I don't think they would, and I don't think anybody would really
No.
be into it.
No.
I'd be into it.
Well, if they want enough money.
I'll do it. I'll do it. I don't care. I'll be an Indiana Jones.
No, I mean,
Junior,
like,
Junior.
who as an audience member is going to be like, oh, the new Indiana Jones movie's coming out. Harrison
I'll
Ford
be Illinois Jones.
has been dead for fucking 10 years. And it's
Yeah.
like, oh, not even Chris Pratt. Whoever the fuck it is at that time, people are
Yeah, and they
Chris
can't.
Pratt.
see it.
They can't do the young
Chris
Indiana
Pratt.
Jones either because that was River
No.
Phoenix.
River Phoenix.
That would have
Yeah.
been an interesting.
You've already got that.
Yeah, and did they do a show called Young Indiana Jones too?
Yes,
Yeah,
they did.
there was a TV show, and
There was James Bond
there was a
Jr.
TV
I remember James Bond Jr. and Young Indiana Jones.
I don't remember James Bond Jr.
there
Oh,
was a-
really? Okay.
there was a Indiana Jones video game I had for the Genesis that was pretty hard, but I loved it as a kid.
Was it
The Young Indiana Jones Chronicles is what it was called.
Chronicles? Okay.
Huh.
They could just have that kid do it.
Starred Sean Patrick Flannery
Hey.
and Corey Carrier as the title character.
All right. Well, you get one of the Boondock Saints to
George
show up.
Hall. George Hall playing an elderly version of Jones for the book and most episodes, though Harrison Ford bookended one episode.
Good for him.
Yeah.
Good for Harrison.
Yeah, I'm glad he.
Yeah.
I'm glad he gets emotional about the work that he does. It's good stuff.
Well, it's like I said, it's like nice to see that he's having a genuine enthusiasm for this.
Yeah, people are like, don't let it be the last. He's like, no, this is it, fuckers. I'm out of here. I'm not gonna fall down for you anymore.
Actually, Callisto wants me at home more.
All right, so that's all I have for D23 and D's Nuts and everything else. And the great cameo by Broadshow. I mean, didn't expect that, but that was pretty great. You're in Willow. You made it.
I know. It's perfect.
You're just strolling up to the castle gate. You're probably going to get denied, and that's going to be your scene. Sorry.
I'm all right with it.
Can't come in. All right, peace out.
Doses.
Goodbye. That was trailer trash.